Hey guys, this is Mannequin here, and I'm bringing you another gameplay, and the time of this commentary is actually Oblivion Day, Skyrim. Everyone's very excited for that game. I, to be honest, have not seen any trailer of that game. I wasn't very interested in it, but people have told me that I didn't know this. It was made by the people of Fallout, so I know a lot of people might hate that I didn't know that, but I actually truly enjoyed Fallout, so maybe I'll check it out, maybe. But this game, I'm bringing you the M4A1. I only wanted it for one kill. There you notice I got a challenge, so that's why I was using it, for a challenge, and it helped me rank up, so that helped. And this game is not only going up just for that, but I get good scores, but I actually want to show you some things that you probably should do and probably should not do. And one thing is, right here you're gonna see me use a predator missile. That is probably a good way to use it, probably the best way to use it. Behind cover, and they're only spawning in front of you, so they'd have to come from the front, not really from the back. And so yeah, I mean, that was a good predator missile. Got a double, but it was mostly good because I hid behind cover. Later on in this video, you'll know why I'm saying this. And right here, when you're going to A and you're defending it, there's this metal pane. There it is. You're going to try shooting behind that. You'll really catch people off guard. Not a lot of people know about that spot for some reason. And when you're shooting them, they don't really see you. And most of the time, if they do see you, they won't really shoot at you, because I think it's probably harder to shoot at you from there than it is to shoot out like how I was. But that's just a tip for you guys. And the AC-130, I get it here, and I think I end up dying right here because I go to C, notice everyone's going to C. And right here, what I should have done differently, after I killed this first guy, probably should have reloaded. I had enough time to do it, but because I did not reload and ran out of bullets, I ended up dying, and this is a huge mistake. Please, please, no one do this. Notice where I opened the AC-130. I opened it in the B building, and everyone knows in Domination, B is probably the most dangerous flag in any map, except probably Fallen. Fallen seems to have B as a home flag, and A, I think, is like acts like a B flag, but yeah, I think that's the name of the map. And right here, I actually get killed, so that's one death that probably should not have happened if I used my AC-130, let's say back at A, where most people should. Do it in the back of the map, do it at a corner, do it in a room, do it somewhere else, just don't do it in a dangerous area. B flags building, and this map particularly, is very dangerous. So that was just a horrible decision by me. End up killing him. I don't necessarily know why I'm using frags this game. Frags, I do not recommend them because of how fast the game moves. Semtexes are a lot quicker to release, and the reason I'm saying they're a lot quicker to release, because a frag, you usually cook it, and it takes 5 seconds for it to actually pop. I mean, you're not going to hold it in your hand for 5 seconds because you'd probably kill yourself. But while you're holding it for 3 to 4 seconds, it takes around 3 to 4 seconds anywhere you're really on the map to get into a gunfight. So that amount of time that you're holding the grenade, someone can actually run into you and probably start shooting at you. So I probably recommend Semtexes where you could just hurry up and release it. And Assassin right here, there's actually Assassin guy. I expected one guy there, but Assassin's kind of overpowered in my opinion, but not overpowered, kind of like, oh, they need to take it out. They just need to make a tweak to make it visible in Advanced UAV, because if I remember right, Ghost was able to be spotted by the Blackbird, and the Advanced UAV is kind of like the Blackbird, just Black Ops. I mean, what? The Advanced UAV is kind of like the Blackbird, it's just that the Advanced UAV refreshes like a regular UAV, while the Blackbird was constant. So I think the Advanced UAV should be able to spot Assassin, but who knows, maybe a lot of people might not think the same way, but hey, people have different points of views and people have different opinions. And one of the opinions that I actually had before I made this commentary, before I actually unlocked the gun that I'm going to talk about right now, is that the ACR was my favorite gun. Very accurate, decent amount of strength, and pretty much it felt like the ACR from Modern Warfare 2, and we all know that was probably almost everyone's favorite gun, and besides the UMP. But besides that, I unlocked the AK-47, and that was personally my favorite gun. That was my favorite gun dating back to probably Call of Duty 4. I remember my favorite submachine gun was always the MP5. Excuse me. And the AK-47 was always my favorite assault rifle. And I liked it in Black Ops, I liked it in Modern Warfare 2. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try it out in Modern Warfare 3. Maybe it'll be the same thing. Maybe it'll be very powerful with predictable recoil. Usually the AK-47 just bounces up. And sometimes when it does bounce up, the iron sight is kind of tough to notice, kind of tough to actually see people. But it's decent at predicting the recoil. So I got the AK-47, level 68. I think I'm 72 or 71 now. And I gotta say, that is my favorite gun so far. I have yet to use the FAD or the FAD, I don't know what we're gonna call it, but I have yet to use that gun, so I don't want to say that is my favorite assault rifle yet, but it is out of the guns I have unlocked. The Type 95, a lot of commentators use it, a lot of people like it. Not my gun, like I said before, burst shot weapons aren't my thing, but I'll give it a try later on. I'm almost level 80. I don't know if I'm gonna prestige right away. I think I might prestige right away just to like keep going. And I think if anyone has prestige yet and you end up watching this video, the prestige tokens and the unlocked gear, does that mean guns or just like a bouncing Betty? Because that's gear. If it means guns too, then I'd like to prestige and probably keep my AK-47 throughout the whole prestige. But maybe I'll have to look up a video or some proof. And right there, I opened a Predator in the middle of the street. Who does that? That was my fault, and I probably deserved to die. See, there was 3 times I probably should not have died, and the game could have finished 70-6, a whole lot better than 70-9. But hey, it happens. People make mistakes. Dumb things happen, and oh well. It's a part of life. But let's see, I want to really talk about something that happened to me today. I went to Walmart, and I was there actually buying HDMI cables, and the guy that worked at electronics had no idea what the hell an HDMI cable was. I was surprised. I went with a cousin of mine who actually works in another town at a Best Buy, and he was like, how do you not know what an HDMI cable is? And the guy like just got pissed because we questioned his knowledge of electronics. It's just a wire. I mean, I thought people would know this by now. It's been out for quite some time, and if you work in that department, I'm pretty sure you need to know what an HDMI cable is. But he got mad. He called in a manager. The manager came to speak with us, and we were telling him that his employee did not know what an HDMI cable was. He looked at us like we were stupid too. He was like, "What is that, sir?" I was like, "What?" I was starting to be like, okay, you guys don't know what an HDMI cable is? And then finally someone behind the cashier, the cash register was like, yeah, they're down that way, because I don't shop much at Walmart anymore. If I'm going to do something, I really go online or probably to Radio Shack. But I really needed this HDMI cable to hook up a Blu-ray player that was going in another room. But like, it just kind of baffled me that a Walmart employee did not know where the HDMI cables were, or probably what they even are. So it just it was mind-boggling that he did not know what it was. And the game's already gonna come to an end. Again, another AC-130, the second one of the game. I actually killed someone with a Predator missile. It ended up making him leave. I'm sorry. But yeah, tomorrow's video I'll probably have an AK-47 gameplay, and I'm gonna try to do something different. But this was Mannequin. Comment, like, subscribe, and peace.